Hello guys, I am S3D and this is gonna be a review on the Bandai Gunpla Master Grade Gundam Mark II 2.0. So, believe it or not, this is actually one of the better Master Grades under $40. I've been praising this kit for a long time. I actually built this kit right here in 2017, making this like the oldest kit that I have in my possession, although I did actually sell this in 2017 as a commission to a friend. I have no idea what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to do a kit bash between this guy and something. Yeah, something. But unfortunately, it's been sitting in a box in a hobby shop for about 3 years, and apparently he never touched it. So a couple weeks ago, I noticed a box collecting dust in the corner at my local hobby shop, and I asked him, "Hey, do you want to do something with the Gundam Mark II, or can I buy it back from you so I can do a kit bash?" And he was like, "You know what? Do whatever you want. Just make sure the thing goes to a good cause." So basically, what I'm gonna do is put this guy up on eBay, or remember I was doing that whole 1/6 scale, like the Gundam Girl project, where I'm gonna kit bash this with a 6 scale figure. Yeah, I think the customer have decided he wanted to change his mind. He wanted to do something else, so I'm scrapping that project. Both this kit and the figure is on my eBay store now. That's a shameless sell promotion. As you guys know, this is a paid promotion. So, enough wasting your time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. So here we go. We have the Mark II 2.0, some pictures, blah, blah, blah. I believe retail price for this kit here is 3,500 yen. So about $34 in Japan. Yeah, it's not bad. For something that's under $40, this is a great build. Is very... Okay, I have to tell you guys this. Everything under the waist, it's like, it's master grade quality. Anything above the waist, it's more like a Reborn 100 or a blown up high grade. Yeah, the upper torso is just, it's okay. It's not, your typical modern, comparable to a typical modern high grade. But everything under the waist, the design on the legs, this could actually outshine some of the modern high grades, believe it or not. Like the amount of parts that go into the legs are exceptional. And the engineering for these legs, like I said, it can give like modern master grade I made in 2019, a run for their money. In fact, you got these pistons. If you build the 2019 Gundam Barbatos, the Gundam frame, these pistons look awfully familiar. Because it shares like some of the same parts with the Gundam Barbatos, the Master Grade Gundam Barbatos. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, I was actually putting on Deke stickers on this kit, and I noticed, I was like, wow, yeah, I remember these. These are awesome. Yeah. The joints are not the best on this kit because I feel like it's kind of stiff. I really didn't do anything with this. I remember I just built it and then put it in the box, and the owners never touched it. So, yeah, he just had no time. He wanted to do like like the thing with like Gunpla model building is like, a lot of times we have all these ideas that just never take place, because we're either too busy or, forgotten that we have a project to be done. All right, so another thing that you want to concern about, okay, here's the biggest con with this kit, is these wires. Just like the real grade, you gotta get them into the piping properly. Otherwise, it'll look kind of weird. These are like soft goods. material. It's like a fabric material that you need to cut out and then wrap around these piping. Like you have some right here, and then you have some right here. So yeah. Still though, I definitely recommend this kit if you can get it under $40. I know most places have it for around 50 shipped, and I have this for 54 shipped because you know, the charity situation and since it's eBay. So, but very nice kit. Definitely definitely a good deal if you can find it under 40. I think you can probably get this at GameStop. Some GameStop does actually carry like some of the older master grades. I know Barnes and Nobles only sell the new stuff, so trying to find older kits at you know, at on sale, it's kind of difficult. They have crazy discounts at GameStops and Barnes and Nobles, especially the ones that are going out of business. The GameStops that are going out of business, you can definitely get a super good deal on this if you can find it. Probably for like $25. It's crazy. All right, so I used up all the dry transfer. There is a small sheet of photo stickers. That's for the eyes, the cameras, and stuff like that. There's really isn't any ginormous foil sticker that's gonna, you know, drive you crazy. It's just not present on this kit, which is great. Color accuracy is almost perfect. You do have to paint these cameras on the chest. Right here, they forgot to give you stickers for these, so that's a little bit annoying. But anyway, we do have a little pilot here for the one of the Titans pilots, or you know, whoever that was going into the hangar to steal the Gundam Mark II for the AUG. And then right here we have another pilot figure that sits inside the cockpit. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, no, I can make sure that you can see this. Can you see it now? Let's see. I raised all the setting on my camera, but unfortunately, I guess unless I shine a light in here, you might not be able to see the pilot. But there is a pilot in there. Okay, so that's the cockpit gimmick, and let's never do that again. We have the instruction manual right here. Pretty cool. Got some pictures of the Gundam Mark II. We have our hero Bascom, one of the most hated person in the Gundam universe. Yeah, the inner frame is great. Like I said, everything under the belt is fantastic. Everything on top is basically a Reborn 100 or a high grade. But yeah, it's I still recommend this kit. It's a fun build overall. Like, you know, you get a taste of a genuinely great master grade build from the waist down, and from the waist up. Well, it's okay. It's still somewhat satisfying. Yeah, you can see it's basically, the construction is very high grade-ish. It's very simplistic. The chest build is, yeah, it's like, take a look at it. It's not really that super detailed. Yeah, you can say it's still you know, acceptable for a master grade, but you know, I wish, you know, there was a little bit more part separation or something, or extra, you know, effort put into the upper torso. All right. Still, despite its age, it's still one of my favorite master grades. In fact, I think this might be the first master grade I ever built. I usually want to stay away from master grades. Oh my gosh. Acid reflex. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. We got the bazooka here that can clip on to the back of this back skirt, like so. You have an extra ammo pack that you can clip on to the side skirt. Bazooka is very nice. You have a removable magazine. Yeah, like that. I'm not going to take it all the way out. We have a handle right here. That's pretty cool. No extending bazooka barrel section. So, but yeah, still very cool. I put on all the dry transfer on this. Okay, and then we got the beam rifle right here. Again, the magazine is removable. You get extra magazine up here on the shield right there that you can swap out. That's pretty cool. You got the dual handle here, so you can wield the beam rifle with both hands. And this also have the connector here that allows you to connect the beam rifle to the side skirt. So essentially, you can have a hands-free Gundam Mark II with all the accessories attached to the mobile suit itself. That's what I really like about, you know, a Gundam or like a mobile suit when it can carry all its equipment. That's what I prefer. Okay, the shield has a very nice gimmick. You can do a compact shield situation right here, or you can extend the shield to whatever position you like. This is actually really nice. You can really do this on the high grade. It's more like a parts warming thing. You pull the thing off and then you reattach it. But with the master grade, you have the option to do that. I think you also have the option to do it on the real grade. Yeah, you have the option to do that on the real grade, but you don't have that option to do it with the high grade. On the real grade, I think you can actually select different positions to lock this in, which is cool. But it looks like you can't do it on the master grade. I thought you could do it on the master grade, but I guess I was wrong. It's been a long time. And also the fact that I actually never built the shield and the bazooka and the beam rifle, because the guy only commissioned me to build a core mobile suit. I was like, wait, why are there no shield and beam rifle and head Vulcan? So guess what I had to do? I had to go buy a brand new Gundam Mark II 2.0 and then just to build the shield, the beam rifle, and the bazooka and the head Vulcan just for this video. So I end up selling off the rest of the body kit. I mean, yeah, the runners for the mobile suit to another person, and yeah, it went missing. I think someone might have taken it, or somehow it got lost. Okay, we have the head Vulcan here that you can attach to the side of the head, like so. Very cool. Yeah, very cool. I built like almost every version of the model kit. Well, I built the real grade, I built a high grade, and now I have built, well, I mean, I built the master grade. Out of all three, I like the real grade the best. That one is actually pretty cool. However, it's, you know, the joint's gonna get screwed, get like loosened over time. With the master grade, you can take everything apart and then fix the joints individually. So that is that makes this potentially better than the real grade. All right. In terms of the overall design is very similar to that of the real grade, but the master grade definitely you get more use out of it. But surprisingly, the high grade has the most usability, because that thing is a revive. I built a revive version, and that has a lot of it's designed to be messed around with. So yeah, still very nice. This is more of the Hajime, not the Hajime Katoki proportions. This is more like the original traditional Kunio Okawara proportions. You got the real humanoid look, proportionate body to the legs, and the arms proportion to the body and the leg, and fairly normal size head. With the Katoki design, it will have a smaller head, smaller torso, and really long legs. Okay, I forgot to mention about the beam saber. Here, the beam saber. You got the slot here to hold on to the hand, like that. So just plug this in. Yeah, I would like to keep one of these if I can, but probably not. There we go. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go over the articulation real quick on this guy. You got really good articulation on the lower leg. You got the toe articulation, and then you have the feet articulation right there. You get the ankle armor, and you got these pistons where you can move around. That is beautiful. Look at that. Okay, and then we got a hinge right here, and you can see the armor separation right there, which is beautiful. Yeah, and then you get armor separation right there. Very nice. We also got the thigh cut right here. Front skirts are independent. Side skirts are also independent. This thing is actually connected via polycap, just like a high grade, which is, yeah, I wish it wasn't like that, but oh well. Leg can go forward. Leg can go to the side. We also got the hinge function right there, so that's nice. Believe it or not, some master grades, Barbatos don't have this function, which is kind of disappointing, the master grade Barbatos. I wish, yeah, I don't know why it doesn't have that feature. That's so weird. It's got like the pivoting thing, but it doesn't have the swing forward and swing back or swing down gimmick. So, okay. Anyway, on the back here we have these thing where you can attach the bazooka. We have the waist articulation right there. And then we have the ab crunch. And you already seen me do the the gimmick for the cockpit. The arm is actually really cool. You have the swing up function right there. And then you have the butterfly function, which is it's not that great, but hey, at least you have it. You got the it's a straight peg that goes into the shoulder, so you have the 360 rotation. Unfortunately, you cannot articulate the shoulder armor, so that part kind of sucked. But still, you can get a perpendicular, more than perpendicular on the shoulders, which is great. I don't know how I feel about these design. I mean, it's definitely more solid, but not having the ability for the shoulder armor to swing up could potentially be a problem. That's just, it's old. It's 2005. So, and like I said, like the upper torso feels more like a Reborn 100 and a blown up high grade, but, all the crazy stuff is under the waist. Yeah, we have the bicep rotation right here, and we actually have a double jointed elbow. Now, there is a very interesting design here. You have this flap that goes under the forearm. Yeah, I kind of don't like this design, but they did a better job on this guy than they did with the Robot Damashi figures. If you guys seen my review on the Robot Damashi version anime Gym Code District type, it has that stupid this gimmick. The way they did it on the Robot Damashi is that this is a piece that just clips onto this section right here. And sometimes when you move this piece, it can get caught onto this mechanism, and then this piece will fly off. With this thing is actually connected to the forearm, so this thing is not coming off at all. This is a much smarter design. I mean, if it's like this, they designed the figure like that, this is perfectly acceptable. But still, I wish you have it's a good way to actually hide the joint too, so you don't have to see like the parts, at all. This is all covered. So you know what? I have to say this is actually a very smart design. Like to see more of this in master grades. At first I want to just rip this thing, but after looking at it, yeah, this is not bad. You don't get to see that those separation parts. This is just like one part. I mean, if you like to see the mechanical function, then you're gonna be disappointed. But if you like people with the joints that are fully covered, I guess it's subjective. I do actually like it when it's covered so that you don't see like the joints and stuff like that. We got the ball joint here for the wrist, and then you got these 2.0 hands, which is not bad, but it's not good. It's okay. It's acceptable. Yeah, definitely not absolutely terrible. At least it can hold stuff. I would prefer that. I would prefer the hand to be more like the wing kits or the C kits, where you have interchangeable, hands, or the double O kits. So anyway, keep going. The head is on the ball joint. It's a ball joint that goes into the chest, ball joint that goes in the head. The head can actually go 360 like that, which is very nice. You got articulation for the back thrusters, so you can maneuver that. You get a function right here, move around for these extra verniers. Overall, I say it's a good kit. If you can get it under like $40, it's a no-brainer. It's worth it even up to like 50 something. Assuming if you're paying extra for someone to build it, or paying extra for shipping. So there we go. So that's the master grade 1/100 scale Gundam Mark II 2.0. Definitely avoid the 1.0. That thing is completely outdated. Really no point buying that at all unless you want one for personal reasons. Also, the backpack is very easily removable. You just pull this up like that, and then you can give this to another kid. Assuming if there's ever gonna be a 1/100 scale master grade Barzan, and this thing just came off. All right, yeah. I wish they would do like all the ALZ stuff in master grades, and make them retail instead of P Bandai, like all the high grade stuff. Yeah, that would definitely get my interest because I am so sick of P Bandai. All right, thanks for watching, guys.